Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back once again. We're going to doing another review. Hope you guys are all well and everything's good. And I just want to say a quick thank you for all the likes and comments and everything that's great, you know, about this uploading videos and stuff like that to YouTube. So it's good to have an audience, and I've got some good people that follow me, and we have been having a blast. So I've got some cool people out there, you know who you are. And so it's another review. I'm going off topic here. Another review. So guys, I was on eBay again, trying to have my little monthly spend up. I've limited myself to, you know, one figure and one comic a month, if I can. You know, try to be humble about things, you know, rather than just buying everything at once, because you see all these things that you can lash out the cash, and you know, not everybody can do that. So you know, you've got to kind of remind yourself that to appreciate what you've got, as Jigsaw famously said, isn't it? So I ordered another comic, and this is a real rare treat, guys, a real rare treat for me anyway, and hopefully for you also, because I know there's going to be some mega fans out there of this who follow me. So here we go. It is a comic book adaptation of Batman, the movie. How cool is that? Batman with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson, the very, very glamorous Kim Basinger, just to name a few. So there you go. This is a DC comic for a change. Never done one of these before. DC Comics, and it's the official comic adaptation of the Warner Brothers motion picture of Batman, and it was £1.50, the Queen's money in the UK back then. Got the gargoyle there in the front. Jack Nicholson's Joker, Jack Napier, very cool, and of course the man Michael Keaton. Now, I've explained this before. I did a review of the Jada Batmobile with Michael Keaton figure. Very cool. Go and check that review out, guys. I absolutely love that car. It's fantastic. It's a nice little collectible, so go and check that out. But in that, I explained about this Batman. Now, I hear a lot of young people say to me, "Oh, you know, Christian Bale, and you know, yeah, he was good. He was good, Christian Bale. I liked his Batmans, but for me, this is Batman. And the reason this is the Batman for me is simple. It's because I was at that age where I used to watch Batman on a Saturday, running around with his pants over his tights, kapowing people, with Robin dressed in his little green and red number, and they'd be climbing up the wall with a fake wire and, you know, booming around in that very cool Batmobile, and that was Batman to me. Then when this came out, on one of the rare occasions my dad used to venture out. He was a drinking man, my dad. He was wasn't really a social dad, so to speak, but yeah, he was very cool man, bless him. No longer with us anymore, but he took me to see this Batman, and I remember going to the cinema to see this, and I remember sitting there watching this, and the scene on the roof in the opening, in the beginning, just changed Batman forever for me, because I remember watching it thinking, wow, Batman is really beating these guys up, and he's not messing about. Because in the old Batman, it was all kapow, weren't it, and bosh and dun dun dun, you know, which was good. It was, yeah, it was great telly, innocent telly. But this changed it. When I saw this, I was like, oh my god. And so that is like Keaton for me is Batman, because he just had that dark, evil sort of stare that made it what it was. And obviously Jack Nicholson as Jack Napier from the Joker, you know, who you used to see in the old Adam West style Batman and stuff like that. He was quite a jolly sort of silly character, wasn't he? But he looked cool, but he was a silly sort of character, weren't he? To go to, you know, Jack Nicholson's portrayal of Jack Napier, who, you know, the man was just a psychopath, wasn't he? Absolute psychopath. And it was brilliant. And obviously, you know, it was amazing. I remember seeing like Kim Basinger as Vicky Vale, and I was thinking, wow, she's lovely, ain't she? What a gorgeous lady. She was so good looking, wasn't she? And Batman was just absolutely fantastic. That scene on the roof, like I say in the beginning, with the English actor, I can never remember his name. He used to be in a TV show called Our Feeder Same Pet. Very, very good actor. He plays one of the baddies on the roof, who says, "Who are you? You know, I'm Batman." That scene to me just changed it all, like I say. So this is the movie adaptation of that. So at the end, guys, I will be doing a you know, little snapshot run through like I normally do, and get a little bit of a good look at it. But there it is. It's Dennis O'Neill and Jerry Ordway with Steve Olive. So very, very cool. So there it is. And that suit was fantastic, wasn't it? That original Keaton Batman suit. It was just plain, weren't it? But still menacing, and that very cool yellow bat symbol. When you see it in that suit container on the wall, how cool is that in the Batman movie in the Batcave? You see him locking it away, didn't you? And Alfred's talking to him. The old gargoyle on the roof there. Very good art. Very creepy gargoyles, aren't they? Always find them very creepy. There was a very, very, very good episode of X-Files about a gargoyle creature that was a demon, and it had like for some reason when it possesses people, they want to carve gargoyles. Very good. So as I say, the official comic adaptation, the Warner Bros. Motion picture of Batman. Nice cover. It's sealed in something. It's not the normal sort of paper. It's got a sealant on there. Very good art of Joker there. So let's check it out. So there's an advert for the actual movie of Batman. Very, very good. Tim Burton. I just like that gothic look. Tim Burton stuff. And that gothic look is absolutely amazing. Starts very much the same. There's Bruce and Martha Wayne, the cinema scene. And no, apologies, actually I'm wrong. It doesn't start with that, does it? It starts with that couple, doesn't it? And that's how they get robbed by that pair, don't they, on the roof. So there's some good art of the guys on the roof. And that actually looks like the character, doesn't it? Very good. And he's talking about him, he goes, "The bat," doesn't he? You ain't scared of the bat, are you? It's very good art, guys. As I say, I'll do a run through towards the end. Jack Napier, look at him there, look. How cool was he in this? Jack Nicholson. When he's got that deck of cards. Don't forget your lucky deck, won't it? There he is talking to Eckhard. Policeman, wasn't he? The one that was on the take. Very, very good. It's a very, very good, very good Kim Basinger there. That's Vicky Vale. And Knox, the reporter, wasn't it? I do like it when Joker says to him, "Who's this loss?" And he's looking at the photographs. Very funny. He was just brilliant in that, Jack Nicholson. He just really made it, weren't he? Cool. Got those recording glasses on, hasn't he? There's Jack falling in the acid vat. Brilliant art, guys, brilliant. Haha, look, there he is. Jack's dead, my friend. You can call me Joker. Remember that scene? He just shoots him endlessly, doesn't he, till the bullets run out. Absolutely fantastic. And I like the guy who played the gangster. I can't remember his name. He was very, very cool. He was in a lot of 80s stuff. Well, I think he was in like Tango and Cash or something like that. One of those movies. Always played like a very, very sort of slimy, villainous sort of character. Very good. A lot of people were like that, weren't they? They only played certain roles, didn't they? There he is. Joker when he kills the guy with the quilled pen, remember? Outside on the steps of the mayor's office, isn't it? Or town hall or something. And that's when, I think, isn't it that when, I think Bruce Wayne starts to realise who he is, doesn't he? But it isn't until he's in the house, is it, when he says the actual pale, have you ever danced with the devil in a pale moonlight? That's when he, it all comes to truth, doesn't it? And there it is, the old famous party man scene, the Prince music, Vicky Vale with their face covering, and Joker, look at him, look. Great, isn't it? Such good art, such good art. Old Batmobile there, love that car. As I say, go to my Jada reviews, guys, you'll see that and you'll really, really, really enjoy this. I love the darkness of the Tim Burton movies though, that's what I was going to say earlier. I do like all that, the Edward Scissorhands, Sleepy Hollow, that darkness, that gothic style of filming, you know, it's really good, right up my alley. Nice old Batman, his old necking with Vicky Vale there, isn't he? Lucky guy. Right. It's Vicky Vale and Knox when they're on the case, aren't they? It's when they start to learn about Bruce Wayne and who he is. And that's how old Martha Wayne getting killed there, isn't it? Bruce's father. That's how they created Batman, didn't they? They ended up creating themselves, didn't they? Their own mess they created. And there it is. Look at that, Batmobile. Brilliant. This old Joker with the I'll tell you, I saw one of the other people I follow have one of those Mezco 5-point Joker figures, and the megaphone is brilliant, isn't it? Who loves you? Hubba hubba hubba, who do you love? I'm giving away free money. It's great, isn't it? Love Batman. And there you go, guys, so that's the gas cylinder scene, isn't it? Where he starts killing. It's like I say, he's a complete psychopath in this Batman, isn't he? He was just something else. Like the original Joker never intended to, you know, to kill anyone, did he? Or it was always silly stuff, wasn't it? And to kidnap everyone and ransom and stuff like that was the original Batman, wasn't it? But this one, he was a proper murderer, wasn't he? So yeah, brilliant. My balloons. He stole my balloons. Do you remember that? Bob, give me a gun. Classic scene, weren't it? Yeah, look. Bob, give me a gun. Why didn't somebody tell me he had one of those things? So there you go, guys. Absolutely fantastic comic. Really cool. Batmobile crashes outside the big church, doesn't it? And there's that karate man. Remember him in the movie? They right done him dirty in the movie, didn't they? He did all those that fancy stuff, didn't he? And Batman knocks him straight out, didn't he? That's old Commissioner Gordon there. He was always a good character, wasn't he? I actually liked his character more in the updated Batmans, because he was played by Gary Oldman, wasn't he, in the updated ones, which was very cool, wasn't it? Very good actor, isn't he? There's a scene there where Joker's hanging at the end, look. Really good. And he hooks it round the gargoyle, doesn't he? And that's that, yeah, he's hanging off there. They're trying to get him aboard. But he ends up falling, doesn't he? He drops Vicky Vale. So there he drops Vicky Vale, doesn't he? Quite a good scene towards the end there. Now, one thing I did notice that was different about this comic was the ending of this comic was it seems to implicate in the comic that Bruce Wayne puts his cape on Knox, and the police originally think they've captured Batman. Now that doesn't happen in the film, does it? So there's Batman hiding around the corner, and Knox has got his cape. So they think they've captured Batman, don't they? And then they found out through a letter that he's not Batman, and Batman's still alive, and the film was pretty much the same. He gives him a bat symbol, doesn't he? And in the end, it ends the same. There's Bruce necking with Vicky Vale in the car, and that was how it ended, wasn't it? So yeah, absolutely fantastic comic. There's some really good art there, guys. Look at that. Dark Knight, flying through the air, and there it is, the Batman. And they're talking about a monthly comic, so that was cool. Some good art on the back there, guys. Check out that art on the back. Very, very, very cool. Brilliant. So that is that Batman comic, and it was printed in 1989. So very good. Yeah, let's give it a good viewing, guys. Let's get some stills in, and hope you enjoy. So welcome back, guys. Hope you enjoyed that viewing of that comic. It's definitely a treat for me. Brings back a lot of childhood memories. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now. Bye bye.